Good morning, pilgrims. It is day one on the Camino Francés, starting off in Ponferrada. Yes, after 2 years since my last Camino and after the horrible lockdown during the pandemic that we're kind of getting out of it, I'm back on the Camino Francés. I got here last night around 12:30 and rushed to the hotel because it closed its door at 1 a.m. And I took a shower, brushed my teeth, you know how it goes. And then I started uploading that yesterday's video. Of course, I went to sleep like at 2:30 in the morning and I overslept. I woke up at 8:30 and I was just rushing around. I went to the cafeteria where I had breakfast and I had my first orange juice of the trip. That's exciting. So today we got like a 24-kilometer day to Villafranca del Bierzo, and we have so many things to see today. Right off the bat, we're gonna start with the Knights Templars Castle. I also have to go to the cathedral to get my first stamp. So let's get the day started. Roll that intro, please. Now we're talking, guys. Day one on the Camino Francés. Can't believe that I'm here. It's just deja vu all over again. And what a way to start with a massive Knight Templars Castle where I went in and I got my first stamp of the trip. Then I went across the street to the cathedral. I was talking to a cop that was there and there was just nobody else, so I couldn't get my second stamp. But it's okay. As I was making my way down the stairs, everything just came back at me at once. Now I'm leaving the city. I'm gonna be following the river next to this park for a little bit before I leave the city behind. Can't wait to do so I can get rid of this mask, because for the last couple of days in Santander, I was just wearing this the entire day as I was just wandering the streets. And I need a little break. But yeah, seen already a few pilgrims heading out. You know how it goes. Today I'm getting to Villafranca, which is not far away. A lot in store for you, and wow. Here we go, guys. As always, living in a major city, you have to go through the suburbs, and it's gonna take a while. About 25% of today's stage is just gonna be getting out of Ponferrada. But at least I'm walking right next to this beautiful river with a path that I wish I was down there, just like that guy. But you know, I'm here at the park. If I see an opportunity to go, I'll go for it. Man, just beautiful temperature to be walking. It's like 28 degrees Celsius. But I'm in the shade. I had to take off already the fleece jacket, and I can't wait for what today is gonna bring. Beautiful blue skies. So I need to put my sunscreen lotion on. I have to take care of my skin because I'm gonna be out here for about 2 months. Here I am, right next to the river, and I put on my hat. Why? Because it's getting hot. But at least I'm walking right next to the river, right next to this little wall. I was up there before, managed to come down, and this is just the perfect way to start the journey. Leaving Ponferrada. Do you guys enjoy those drone shots? I miss the Camino. I love the Appalachian Trail, don't get me wrong, but this is just the icing on the cake. It was bound to happen. I already lost my mask. I dropped it a few hundred feet behind me. I had to backtrack and pick it up. But as always, at the beginning of every journey, you're like a new creature in a new world with new sights and sounds, like a bull in a china shop bumping into everything. So I had to develop the routine from now on. I also had to take it easy with their recording. I know you guys love it so much, but since I'm editing here and not at home, yesterday's video was like 20 minutes long, and you know, I had to test out the Wi-Fi along the way before I commit to something like that. You know, as far as places that the Camino cuts through, this one is pretty funny because you actually get to walk through like a building. I guess this is like an apartment complex, or at least that's what it looks like. And right behind me now, there's even a cafeteria. I don't think it was there in 2017. What's up ahead of me, or actually behind me now, is La Capilla de Compostilla. It has a virgin on top of a rock, and we're surrounded by this little wooden area. So for a little bit of shade to escape from the sun. Very nice place. I wish I could go inside, but it is closed. And not far from the parroquia is the Ermita de Compostilla, which is shuttered, unfortunately. But it has a Cruzado, the first one on the trip. If you guys don't know about this, in medieval times, the Cruzados were the stone markers that we use nowadays. Could it be fortune cookie? Echo? My God, guys, I'm sorry, I'm so excited, but I feel like a kid in a candy shop. Wow. Just left like the city behind. Now I'm a little bit in countryside, walking through this backcountry road. Can see already a church up ahead. And I'm filming way too much. I already ran out of one drone battery. I have 3, so 1 down. I feel like tonight I'm gonna go to sleep extra late editing all these videos. By the way, when it comes to navigation on the Camino, do you need GPS tracks? Well, on the Frances, not really. There are storm markers everywhere. But you tell me. What you see here is my own GPS tracks, which I trace using a Google Earth Pro. If you've seen all my map videos, I done this for the entire Camino Frances and for the Camino Portuguese. So it is nice to have them. As you can see, I populated them with all the stone markers, the albergues, the places, the bars where you can stop to get something to eat. By the way, right now, as you can see here, I'm by the 25% of the way for today. It is almost 1 p.m. and I still got 75% to go. That's how slow I'm going, but I'm enjoying it because last time that I was here, it was a rainy day, if you can remember. And today it's just a beautiful sunny summer day. So yes, if you want to download all these GPS tracks, of course, you can find them in the link down below. Love it. Check out this incredible piece of technology called an umbrella that keeps me a few degrees cooler than it is under the scorching sun. It has its own bracket, so I don't even have to hold it with my hands. How cool is that? You didn't think I was gonna forget, did you? You can say I'm taking my sweet time because I spent about an hour at a Maison right next to the bell tower behind me, just editing, getting all the footage that I recorded so far today, which is about 40 minutes. So I have to condense that, and I also need to take it easy because, you know, I need to keep up with what I'm filming. I used to record about 45 minutes in total when I used to do the Camino like 3 years ago. So I'm going overboard, but of course it is day one. When I was at the Maison, I had the Menú del Día for 11 euros, and it was a lot of food. It started with a salad. I also had a caña, and then like a parrilla, like bunch of meat, and then I have finally had some coffee to close it off. Just spent, like I said, about an hour in there, just sitting, relaxing. I'm in no hurry. It is 3 o'clock already, and I'm halfway to Villafranca. So yeah, I gotta hurry up and get there fast because I also need to wash my clothes and at least get a little bit of sun to have it dry. We already know that the sun sets here in Spain around this time. It's around 9:30 in the evening, so we got plenty of daylight. We could be out here in the Camino for as long as we want. I mean, who wants to be sitting at the albergue right now? No, not this guy. If I learn one thing, it's you gotta enjoy the ride. So I'm outside Capilla de San Roque. I was hoping to go inside, but it's closed. I wanted to get a stamp and check it out one more time. But I passed through here in 2017, and that is the beauty of it. If you want to see the same stages, but what is it, like 4 years ago, you can always revisit my Camino Frances, my original Camino Frances vlog series. This one was nice. There was also like a bakery around here where I had some empanadas. Let's see if I see it. Cacabelos, man. It did not disappoint. Are you seeing this? I mean, I feel like I'm dreaming, man. I feel like I'm about to wake up and I've been in Miami the whole time. And to be honest with you, it won't be the first time. But no, I think it is real. And I'm just having a blast. How about you guys? Are you enjoying the ride? All right, guys, it is 6 o'clock already. Got the last 25% of the way to Villafranca. I also have only 25% of the battery left on my Pocket 2, and I got to a fork, a split on the road. If I go left, I go on the road all the way to Villafranca. That's what I did 4 years ago. But if I go right, I go to Valtuille, which is a kilometer longer. Either way, I'm gonna be in Villafranca in less than an hour. Probably be there like around 7 just because I get to film the last stretch. So yeah, making a right turn right now. I'm gonna try to take as many alternative as I can just to show you guys a different angle to the Camino than what I showed you before, and also for myself, I want to see something new and exciting on the trip. So right there behind me, that's the municipal albergue for Villafranca. Got here finally at 7:15 after a very long yet amazing day on my first day here on the Camino. There's a few pilgrims there, but I already have a reservation at a private one. I do not have a reservation for tomorrow by the time I get to Ocebreiro, so I maybe do a little bit of camping up there. We'll see. I'll check bookings.com tonight. So yeah, let me get to my albergue, take my much deserved shower, wash my clothes, you know, fall back into the routine. Well guys, it is 9 o'clock already and I already settled in into the albergue, the private albergue that is just super nice. I took the much deserved shower, got to fly a drone a little bit, and right now I'm running to get something to eat because they close the doors at 10. I'm staying right next to this castle, this amazing castle, and check out the stats for today. That was quite the workout. I think I overdid it a little bit with the filming. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to edit this video and post it tomorrow. I may have to start delaying it a little bit, creating a little bit of a buffer. Tomorrow it's gonna rain. It's a rainy day, 80% chance of rain around 2 p.m. So I already made a quick reservation at a town just before Ocebreiro because Ocebreiro is fully booked. I had planned to camp at Ocebreiro, but if it's gonna rain, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So right now, let me thank all the trail angels, you guys. Let me see. Oh my God, there it is. That's just the polarized filter on the camera doesn't agree with the phone. You guys, by the way, are responsible for me quitting my job. My 20-year career in television just went up in smoke just so that I can do this. Thank you. All right, guys, I guess I'll see you all tomorrow morning.